Okay, ladies and gentlemen, get excited. This is a great fight coming up now. We've got the blue corner, we've got Nick Godbehere. He's trained by Will Barrett out of the Aftermath gym, and he weighs in at 64.8 kilos. 16 fights for 7 wheels, so he's got some experience. And in the red corner, Brian Hartley, trained by Daniel Bell and the boys down at Iron Fist.
So here we go. This is going to be unreal. Let's get it on, boys.
Here we go, round number 1. Nick Godbehere out of the blue corner, Brian Hartley out of the red corner.
Both very fast early. Tying each up here, some low knees. They won't exert a whole lot of pressure here, just sort of get a feel how strong each other are. Good low kick from Brian. There's a little slip there from Nick, corner. Good pressure there from Brian. It's going to be a little bit fresher. Nick's only fighting a few weeks ago in a tough 5 round. It was just a split decision loss, very close.
Both holding on tight and clinch there.
Yeah, when they pull each other in tight there, this makes it very hard for one another to make room for those knees.
Catch and take down there by Brian Hartley.
Yeah, that'll score well. One thing you will notice about the Iron Fist gym, they will pepper away with those low kicks. Already Brian landing a few good low kicks on Nick, on that lead leg.
I mean, Nick is the specimen of a fighter.
Right
goes
knee.
down.
Yeah, look, I think the first one was just a little shock. The second one is what got him. Right
Just
under
right
the
on-
chin, just
yeah,
sort of
just
flashed
right
him.
in there.
He tried to stand up and then lost his balance, so just a flash knockdown though. I think he's all right.
Should be alright. Brian's pretty tough, so
So that's going to give Nick a lot of encouragement.
There you have it, the first round.
yeah, just unlucky there for Brian.
Yeah, it was. Look, I had Brian sort of controlling that. He was sort of pushing the pace, you know, and then he just got caught with that knee and, you know, possibly only a 10-9, depending how the judges score it, how the ISK rules are. But yeah, unfortunate for Brian there. I think he was controlling the round, but well done to Nick. He landed 2 knees. That second one is the one that just sort of put him off balance and getting the count.
Here we go, we're ready for the second round. What an exciting first round it was.
Straight into it. Just hope Brian's fully recovered and make a nice, interesting, even matchup.
Oh, the boys are going toe to toe. Good strong leg kick from Nick. He's really strong and he's didn't come out in the first round at all like this, but he's got to sail up this round. Good low chopping right kick. And again.
Ooh. Nick's looking to chamber those knees off and pull that head down.
Brian has his eyes wide open, fully in the zone and so focused. All that right knee just coming through, just missed.
Nick's really good at reefing that knee up nice and high.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, good leg kick from Brian. Brian can keep this up.
Oh, that knee again.
He's just looking for that right rear leg and trying to chamber that knee off to the face. Would you say, Brad, that Nick's probably the tighter fighter, is a little bit more, holds himself a bit tighter together?
Oh, look, I think they're both similar sort of styles. Maybe Brian's holding his hands down just a little bit more relaxed. You know, the difference here is the knee work from Nick coming in with those strong high knees, and then the leg work from Brian, as in that takedown there. Those takedown scores very highly on the judges' scorecards.
That's the end of the second round. Yourself, Sarah, how do you see that one, mate?
Oh, yeah. I think Nick was still landing those big, nice high knees. Brian was still landing those good leg kicks. So I guess it comes down to how the judges are scoring this, really.
Yeah. And yourself, Brad?
Yeah, look, I think Nick's handwork and knee work is probably just a little bit more effective than the leg kicks, but those leg kicks are definitely going to add up. It's just whether or not, Brian can take on that pressure and time those kicks, land a few flush ones and slow Nick down a little bit, because he really come out hard that round and pushed the fight forward.
Here we go, round 3.
This program's brought to you by Outfox, with hundreds of free channels covering sports, entertainment, news and more. All at outfox.tv.
Welterweight ISKA modified Thai rules title.
You can see Nick's his legs already swollen up.
Yeah,
Brian just lands another leg kick.
Yeah, another solid kick.
Oh. So Brian looks a bit more focused this round.
Oh, he's into that clinch. Nick's very strong in that clinch.
Both look very strong.
They are, aren't they? I think it's going to suit better Nick in the clinch.
Yeah.
You know, that lead leg of Nick's is really starting to weld her up. And you can see he's sort of very wary of that kick coming through, which is could turn this fight in this round.
And it's right on the knee too, on the top of the kneecap, that welt. It's right on that soft, tender part of the tissue. What a great fight, backwards and forward.
Great grab there from Brian, just lunging in there.
Oh, just a slip.
Just
He did get a punch, but yeah, just a slip. Good refereeing.
Just off balance.
Yeah, Brian really pushing this round.
Just turn a little side on.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get in that knee range. Good kick from Nick there, though. Oh, his head's there low. Oh, there's a knee up. Another good knee from Nick.
He's got to stay away from...
Oh, good right hand now. Oh, another knee. Now Nick just seems to be pushing the fight a little bit now back to Brian. Another knee. Brian's hanging on here. I'd still have him just in front.
And that's the end of the round. End of round number 3.
Yeah, look, even though Nick come really solid back at the end of that round, I still think Brian did the work early and take that round, but still behind with a knockdown in the first, and also I had him down in the second. So look, Brian's not out of it. He can come back here. I think he's got to keep chopping away, peppering at that leg, and that'll work dividends, and try to stay out of the grapple with Nick. Every time as he gets into that grapple, eventually Nick seems to get the better of it.
Here we go, penultimate round, round 4. Brian comes out with a nice right cross to start with.
Oh, he loading up that right hand there, Brian. Doesn't want to get in this grapple again. His head's getting down that awkward position.
That should break that up.
Brian somehow got to set up and chop away at those legs. I'm sure he's been told in the corner. There's one there, and you can see his solid landing right on the spot. Just a slip.
Yeah, this fight is far from over. Either one of these boys can pull out the win.
Yeah, look, if you got Nick slightly on points, but maybe on damage, he might be down. Yeah, can Brian, has he got the stamina? Keep peppering away at that leg.
Oh,
so close.
I think there's no hiding Brian's intent there. He just doesn't want to win. He wants to take Nick's head off.
Both boys being a little bit more cautious here, not pushing the pace.
They probably felt each other's powers.
Yeah. So they've been quite wary. They're both sort of counter-fighting. Nick's going, oh, God, he keeps kicking that leg. If he applies the pressure, it will make it much harder for Brian. Oh, good right kick there. Here's the grapple. Here's not where Brian wants to be. No one really working here. The referee's going to break this up.
Both landing shots there.
Yeah, look, it's a fairly even round. Brian needs to do something because he's behind on points. He's got to push it.
And that's the end of the 4th round. Another great round by the boys, backwards and forwards. Neither person is giving an inch in this fight. Mark, how do you see the 4th round going for them so far, buddy?
I think that particular round was pretty dead even. So I think from the earlier rounds, we've still got Nick slightly ahead, but yeah, the fight's definitely starting to even out now.
Yeah, look, I give that round to Brian. I think he just pepped it away at the leg, those leg kicks, and they sort of equaled out in the hands there. And you know, Brian managed to stay out of the grapple a lot more that round. So yeah, he needs to stay out of the grapple, and I think he'll do much better.
Fifth and final round. Who wants this title? Oh!
Good left hook. I just sort of caught him off balance, though. It wasn't a real solid shot.
Both these guys throwing such big, heavy shots. Anything could happen in this round.
Yeah.
Looks like it might be an exciting round.
Oh, Brian seems to be really wanting to load up with those kicks and punches.
Yeah, he's back in the grapple. He's not winning that war in the grapple. Doing quite well on the outside, Brian. Good exchanges from both boys.
Oh, nice inside leg kick there by Brian, just peppering away at that lead leg. Nick returns the favour.
Some good kicks.
Look, for the fifth and final round, they still look they're quite fresh. They're not that tired.
No, look, I think Brian's got to push this, though. He can't be sitting back here.
Still exploding, very explosive. Can he land that big shot?
Well, we've only got, it's only 2 minutes, so no, haven't got that long a time. So if Brian wants to take this out and do it convincingly, he really needs to put on the pressure.
Yeah, both boys landing very, very heavy shots throughout the fight, so their muscles are going to be so heavy, they're going to feel 10 kilos heavier than what they are on the ring. A little bit of snaps come out of their striking now. I think, he really needed a good chop leg or takedown there. I think Nick's just in front here, and I have him in front on points. I don't think Brian's got the energy here to dig this one out. It's going to take something special.
And that's the end of the round, end of the fight.
Oh, they both look spent.
Yeah, they're spent.
They both look tired.
Well done, boys. Great fight. Great respect. No, neither one of them are raising their hands yet. They're both exhausted. Nick says,
title.
That's it. I've had enough.
Waiting for the decision in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the Queensland Modified Thai Welterweight State title, we have a new champion. It's a unanimous decision in the blue corner, Nick Godbehere.
There you got it. The new Queensland Welterweight Modified Thai Rules champion. ISKA title, Nick Godbehere.
And a great performance from Brian. Really, really good. I think his game plan was working early. That knee really turned the fight. It was unfortunate. I think that sort of rattled him. He just couldn't kick away at that leg as much as he probably would have liked. Nick was aggressive and strong and never stopped. Awesome fight, boys.